Well, hello there, and a happy new year to everyone.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! How are you all doing?
Happy.
How are you all doing?
Oh,
This is my first proper stream of the new. I did a test stream before because I was testing something, but that was just on Twitch, and because all my Twitch VODs now immediately come out as unpublished. I've got to manually make the VODs available. I didn't bother with that one because it was only like a 25-minute stream while I just tested a game or two. Hello, Will, and once again, a happy new year. So yes, welcome to what I've named Pete and Christine's Happy News Year. The idea of this stream is to look back at the year we've just had and just have a look at some of the less sad things that have happened over the less sad or violent things that have happened over the last 12 months. Christina's gone ahead and sent me literally a arse ton of well, not literally an arse ton. I don't know what a literal arse ton would be, but she sent me loads of news articles.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, she sent me loads of news articles, right? Which we're going to have a look at. Probably a small selection of them because she sent me so many. I don't think we'll get through them all. And I'm going to try my best not to put a dark or edgy spin on them, like I did last year.
Yes, please. This is a good news stream. Good news.
So, 6-year-old girl but finds penny in back garden. It's worth 100 grand or something like that. She gives it all to charity. I'm like, kid's probably a cunt though.
Yeah, that was kind of the spirit that we were working with last time. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Good news. Sorry, I'll leave. Oh. Right.
Well, with all the bad news in the world,
Yeah.
it's
good
nice.
It's good to look at. It's good to look at the fun stuff sometimes, or the not crushingly depressing stuff sometimes. But before we dive and dip into that, we'll give people a little bit of extra time to arrive and turn up and say hello and the Happy New Year's and that in the chat. Whilst we're doing that though, was there anything from 2023? Not necessarily in the news, but anything that stood out to you, Karma, as particularly? Well, I quite like that. Was there anything that happened to you or you did in 2023?
You know what? 2023 was seriously a blur. So I'm sure some good stuff happened. I just can't think of any right now. I did publish another book.
That's right, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, is it published now? The Losers 3?
Yes, it is done. It's done.
Right, well,
It's done.
do me a favour. Okay.
Oh,
Just
no.
grab the Amazon link to it and post it in the chat for me.
Oh, like sneaky, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just grab the link to your new book and yeah, that you mustn't have told me that you'd actually published it. I knew it was finished. I was waiting for you to tell me that it had been published, and if you did, it just passed me by.
Now, I'm not saying to click on that link. In fact, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I will as well, because we are multi-streaming again over on YouTube as well, so no one's actually watching over there at the minute. Someone's liked the stream, but no one's watching. But I will not post the right link in the chat. That was ridiculous. Now I can't get that off. Hang on. Let me retract my own comment. YouTube.
Yeah.
Please.
YouTube.
Oh, it won't do it. All right,
Let me
ignore
see
that.
if. Let me see if.
Do you know what? I pulled it out of the wrong thing,
Shoot.
and that's why.
I can't even clear it out. Figured, because
There we go.
I'm modded over there. Okay, you got it. Good.
I've got the correct link. Ignore the first link. It's done it again. Okay, why is it?
You know what? Don't bother. Don't bother on YouTube. YouTube can go do one. I'm sure it does all the time anyway.
Oh, wait, now I can. Now I've... Right, I can remove both of those now. Right, I need to click the link again. Copy. No? Right. I'll do Control C instead of trying to right click. That might work. And it did! Oh yeah! If you want a copy of Karma's book, that's not hyperlinked, but just copy and paste that into... I don't know why it's not hyperlinked either. But just... Oh no, it has. There's something weird going on with YouTube. YouTube's weird. Right. But yep.
YouTube is weird.
Just let me throw that onto my... Oh, I can't. Alright. I'm just going to throw that onto my wish list because I can't get it just yet, but I will get it as soon as I can.
Yeah, I can send you the link.
Done.
Like it's all good. I can send you... Okay.
Done. There we go. It's all sorted. Happy New Year, Big Droll.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Also, Abo Lulu. How's the Lulu Bell? Yeah.
Hello again, Lulu Bell.
We've started the stream strong, haven't we? With just my cack-handed technical issues. For a change, it wasn't actually just technology failing. It was me. Normally, the technology just goes a bit weird. This time, it's just purely me. Will, can you do me a favour? Can you retract what you just said in the Twitch chat and rephrase that so it doesn't sound fucking weird?
Jeez, man.
Will's like, no, I said what I said.
You heard me!
Why have I opened Steam? A Steam chat with Arms Killer. I'm live!
What? What are you doing over there?
Just randomly started a conversation with Arms Killer on Steam. Just, enjoy yourselves, lads.
God.
Just enjoy. Just talk amongst yourselves for a bit. I'm off for a conversation with somebody else on Steam.
So, how about them calendars, eh? All with the numbers and the... Yeah. Those months, though.
Oh, I know. Oh, do you know what? I've not changed my calendar
you're back.
yet. I'm going to do that. I've not changed my calendar. Yeah, I should. Hello, Keishul.
Hello, Keishul.
Oh, and hello, Keishul. She said hello in both chats. She usually does it.
Good.
It's actually quite sweet. I like it. You carry on doing that. That's what you realised, Will. Right, okay. Okay, I got you. Right. But just going back on track, there isn't anything sort of from the last year you can think of that's stuck out, maybe?
Actually, really, no. How about you? You got anything?
Well, apart from, over here on YouTube, finally hitting the 1,000 mark.
Ah, that's
after a
right.
slow climb. But yeah, I got there. I got there.
Just need the watch hours, right?
Yeah, just need the watch hours to be fully
Say it.
monetized now. Because I'm only partially monetized. If I would have been stuck at 999, I'm sure. I'm sure, Big Dro.
So, everybody,
No,
go watch the
right.
stream on YouTube.
I'm now stuck in a rock and a hard place because Twitch will be pissy that you've said that.
Oh, God.
And if I try,
I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
if I try and suggest anything else for YouTube, that YouTube will get pissy with me for that. Definitely don't watch some of my older or longer videos on repeat in the background. Definitely don't go and do that. But
Whatever you do.
But yes, as well, those of you with a keen eye, or those of you who are just looking at your screen right now, will notice I've got new channel art done for me by the amazing Fiona Apollo. I'll just grab their Twitter. It's on my Twitter. Go have a look on my Twitter, and I tweeted out a link to their Twitter account. Go check them out. They're also a YouTuber and artist as well. Really,
You might
really
have the
good.
link.
And and they're absolutely lovely. I've met them in real life as well. One of the few, another YouTuber I can tick off my list that I've seen, that I've met in real life.
Here is the link to their Twitter. And I'll put it on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you. You are good
Of
mod.
course.
You are good mod
What
today.
me here for? What me here for?
Well, actually, you're my co-host today.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I can do both.
Yeah. Wait a sec. Let's see. Scotsman's tooth stuck out for a bit, then it fell off. Oh. Well, was that your highlight for 2023, Scotsman? Hey. What? That really made your year, did it? I'm actually going to keep this other window up on this. No. Oh, you asked what stuck out. Oh, I get you now. But yeah, I get you. Very, very good, Scotsman. But yeah, the actual backing plates and art that you can see, that's been composited by me for now. The actual avatar itself is what Fiona did, and she's done a fucking they've done a fucking amazing job, I think. But I'm just creating. I spent a good part of this afternoon creating, all my backing plates and stuff like that for streams.
Yes.
Now that I've decided I'm going to make that Saturday chill and chat cafe a thing, I've done one for that, and it's almost no different. It's just got a picture of a cup of coffee.
Hey. I like that. Yeah. Very nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Yes. Approval.
But yeah, I'm slowly going to sort of do more and more stuff like that. I'm going to change things up, make them look a little bit more exciting. You really have lost a tooth, haven't you, Scotsman? No, Charlotte. Do you whistle when you talk now, Scotsman? I don't know why it's affected your typing, but it has.
Oops. Off the desk. Off.
It's like going, it's like me typing in chat suddenly. I'm sorry, I have a bold. But yeah, so the backing plates and stuff that I'm going to be using for the time being, whilst I'm working on and sort of putting together more exciting looking ones, let's say, are I just threw them together this afternoon. But yes, that is the new tagline for my channel as well. Skill is not my issue. Competences. So
Your bot is mocking your bot.
it's the war of the bots, guys. It's the war of the bots.
And we are caught between the crossfires. Oh no!
It's began. It's
Doomed.
began. They warned us. They warned us the bots would take over. But yeah.
And if your mom calls in a panic asking for money, hang up and then call her on her real phone. Speaking of robots and artificial intelligence.
Jesus Christ, thank you very much. I'm guessing Will. Yeah, Will. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Will. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. That was loud. Yeah, I haven't got around to altering anything like that yet. So everything else is still set up the way it was last year, but I am going to change some things around. Might make that one more expensive, because I don't think my heart could take that one much longer. Will, I'm getting old, remember? You don't want me to have a heart attack live, do you?
I'm sure that has happened.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's a interesting way to get noticed. Hey, you're the one who had a heart attack, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, alright, Will, alright. AP did it years ago. Did he have that live, or did he just have a heart attack after his stream? I've not watched or paid attention to AP properly in years.
I guess the positive spin on that is if somebody you know is watching, they would be able to contact the authorities for you.
Well, yeah, true. Especially if you do the kind of content that AP does, apparently. So someone out there will have your will have your full name and address and phone number to send them to to send the emergency services to. You'll have someone hate watching you who'll know where you live.
That bastard! I'm gonna get him! Get him! Oh, good, he had a heart attack. Great. Yeah, great. Now I gotta save his life.
Yeah.
He will owe me. Hello, me.
That's not entirely true, Will. Christine has, Lulu has, and like I said the other day, Goon has 3 times, but the next time he needs it, he'll probably need to be told it again.
Don't forget, I can't remember when your birthday is.
It wasn't too long ago.
No, I know. It's the 24th.
That's
right?
Correct. Yes. Any more of my personal information you want to name check on air?
I said the 24th. I didn't say which month. For all we know, you were born on Christmas Eve.
I'm joking. I can't really get away with saying that anymore, can I? I can't really get away with saying things like, "Oh, great, you've just doxed my birthday," when I do fucking whacking great big birthday hangout streams as well on the day.
Oh, but don't worry, I won't tell.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah. Either way. All right, I'll throw this one out to the chat for a second, and then we'll move on. But I'll throw this one out to the chat. Is there anything in your particular years that you've your particular 2023s that have stuck out as highlights for you? And now we sit in silence while we wait for the chat to answer, and we wait for the delay to catch up.
I will say something that I do want to do this year, and I'm going to save so hard for it, is I want to go on a nice big trip. I haven't 100% decided where, but I definitely want to get out of this country and see a new place.
Big Dro saved the planet from an alien invasion. What video game were you playing, Big Dro? Will,
Invaders, possibly from space.
like I said, I learned that I have friends, which, not to give a point, is probably the... well... You always had friends, Will. I just know for a fact sometimes that it takes being shown that to realise it.
See, I think the problem too with the way...
Hold on.
Hi, Pete.
Hi, hello, Pinky. Thank you very much for the subscription, and you've kicked off a hype train. So, guys, there is when it pops up on my screen, I'll tell you. Yep, you have 4 minutes and almost 30 odd seconds now to get as many like bits or subs in as you can. See how far we can push this hype train. It's currently at level 1. Thank you very much, Pinky. Also, hello. Hello, Pinky. Yes, from what I understand as well, this offer that Twitch have on like bits and shit like that runs until tomorrow, I think it is. Whoa! Christ on a bike. Thank you very much, Will, for that atomic fart, which actually just sounded like somebody stomped really hard on a on the floor in a cave. Thank you very much for that one, Will. Hey, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you very much, Pinky, for the 100 bits. We're halfway. We're halfway to the level 1 hype train now. I think that's how it works. I think the level it displays on screen tells you what you need to get up to that. But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. It's all appreciated. I'm just trying to think now, apart from the hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, if there was anything else.
It has been a weird year. I feel like all I really did was work. Personally, but you know, hey, I'm sure for some people this was a great year. It's just been rough with everything really. Life has gotten so expensive.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. THX. Whilst that fades away, thank you very much, Will, for the 100 bits. But yeah. Overall, 2023 sort of generally was a bit meh, but the only other things I can think of were sort of gaming and stream related. Like having now played through the original classic Tomb Raiders. Oh! Thank you very much, Will, for the Newt Newt Boom. Newt Newt Boom. Sorry, Lulu, but... Sorry, Lulu, if you're still watching, but you need me in your stream soon.
But I hadn't been forgotten, now, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Right, I realise what you meant now, Will. Will, is it... Yeah, I was going to say, Will, is it going to be a New Year's resolution for you to actually fix whatever it is on your phone that completely replaces one word with a totally unrelated, nonsensical other word? Because that would stand you in great stead, mate. That would stand you in fucking great stead if you did that. Yes. Will did get muted on Lulu's stream earlier. When you think about it, I'm surprised I've never been muted up by Lulu on her streams before. I'm
sure your time will come.
Got it, Will. You know what to do. You know what I've solved it. I know how to do this for you now, Will. Turn swipe off. Swipe shit. I've tried using it a couple of times. Swipe is awful.
What is that, autocorrect or something?
It's you know when you're typing something on your phone and you go to like tap tap the actual keyboard keys, right? Swipe just allows
Yeah.
you to like vaguely gesture in the direction of the letters on a QWERTY keyboard, and the phone will work out what you meant to say.
I see.
That's why we get so much bizarreness from Will. We've got 10 seconds left on this hype train as well. Although probably by the time you hear me say that, it will have gone. So it's gone. But either way, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for all the bits and all that. The train's pulled out of the station. It's now fucked off, and it's probably crashed somewhere if it's in Britain, or it's going to be stuck in the middle of nowhere due to leaves on the line. But thank you very much for all the bits during that, though. That was unexpected, let's say. But yeah, yeah, I've tried using Swipe, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, right, look at your keyboard, Karma, and go to type your name, right, and just instead of like looking directly at the keys that you would type, right, just vaguely like move your head around it. That's what Swipe does.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Can't be Britain. I know, right? It can't be Britain at all. Well, there you go. Don't be like that, Will. It's fine. It's understandable. Any like bits or anything like that we get on these streams. I think I don't like to speak for everyone else, but I will. It's always appreciated and never mandated, if you like.
Yeah.
It's always appreciated, entirely optional, and it's never demanded. So, thank you very much, guys. Ko-fi donations, that's different. They're mandatory. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking.
You want to be here? Buy me a coffee.
Yeah. Something's got to help me keep up with my crippling cocaine habit. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Oh, no. Oh.
Fuck you, I'll fucking do it. I'll fuck. Though some of you on Twitch are currently getting ads. I've not actually had a break yet, so I'm not going to cancel them off. And I don't think this stream's going to be long enough to warrant me taking a break in the middle of it. My intention is only to go till 10, half 10 at the latest. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to get back to Postman Pat Simulator.
I want to play.
I want to play Death Stranding. Quite. Hey, hello, DVA. How you doing, mate? Oh, right. There we go. So, all right. I'll tell you what. We'll give it 2 minutes, and then we'll start having a look at these articles.
I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be rough.
I don't think anyone truly looks forward to going back to work after they've had an extended bit of time off, do they?
Well, it was funny because in the beginning I was sort of forcing myself to relax because I couldn't get into that vacation mode. Now that I'm in the mode, I don't want to leave.
Yeah. Also, work.
I'm in the mode.
Hello, Sith. How are you doing?
Hi, Sith. And hello, Deviate, if I haven't said it. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. All right, we'll do this then. Work Christmas Eve, and it was shit. Hey, well, we didn't expect you to enjoy it, Scotsman. All right, let's bring this up. Right. So I've got 7 of them open at the moment. If I need to open it,
Ooh, 7 of them.
if we, it's not the first 7. I opened a few and then just move them around a bit because
Expect you to read them all.
because Karma, I noticed you'd done this. There's an awful lot of articles in that list about sick or injured animals being saved, and I thought that's just going to be the
You know
entire
what?
stream then, isn't it?
There were a
The
lot
amount- yeah.
of stories about sick or injured animals being saved. I don't know. Maybe that was the theme of 2023 right there.
There, yeah. All right, let's go. And we'll start with this. We'll start with news of corporations being wholesome and nice for a change. So, Heinz looks for a man who survived.
What?
I know, right? Heinz looks for a man who survived a month at sea eating only ketchup so they can buy him a boat. Now, at first, that just sounds like they're looking to take the piss, but
You read it, didn't you?
right. Spotting an opportunity to save someone's life and nab some pretty stunning publicity in the process, Heinz is looking to get in contact with a Dominican sailor who survived 4 weeks adrift at sea with little more sustenance than a bottle of ketchup. Hello, Coy Wolf. How are you doing?
I go, well.
The company wants to give the man a new boat with state-of-the-art navigation systems as not to avoid any future ordeals of this time. They are looking to slightly take the piss, aren't they?
They're looking for a slap across the face.
If they really wanted to take the piss, they'd have been looking to give him a surfboard.
I'll let you finish.
All right. Elvis Francois. Elvis Francois was out on his boat on the coast of Saint Martin when the weather turned and started carrying him out into the open ocean. I tried to go back to port, but I lost track because it took me a while to mount the sail and fix the sail. Yeah, this has been translated, hasn't it? So, apologies for the broken English. It's almost like Will's written it. He said, I called my friends, my co-workers. They tried to contact me, but they lost service. There was nothing else I could do than sit down and wait. So Francois wrote help on the back of his boat and waited to see what happened with nothing more to eat other than a packet of garlic seasoning, a bottle of ketchup, and his lunch that day of Maggie soup. And then, really helpfully, they've dropped the tweets detailing this, but it's... Thank you, Will. Thank you for the 100 bits. They've put the tweet about this, however, it's not in English, so I can't read it.
I think you just read what they said in the tweets.
Yeah. He was rescued by the Colombian Navy, who brought him back to Cartagena for a medical examination. Was found he was in good health. Now that's an advert for Heinz ketchup right there. Man spends 4 weeks only eating Heinz ketchup, and he's still considered in good health.
In good health.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they putting in that stuff? That's what I want to know.
Heinz has put out a digital message in a bottle to try and contact Francois, whom they would like to... That's also piss-takey. That is also piss-takey. I'm sorry. Right. This just can't be me. Always... Yeah, this just can't be me. Always wanting to see the darkness or the edge in things, right? But that is a bit mocky, isn't it? That is a bit mocking.
It is a little bit. I mean, really, if somebody I wouldn't say no to a boat, but after 4 weeks adrift, I don't know if I would want to go back out onto the ocean
But yeah.
ever again. Like, oh, we tried to find him, but I guess this means we don't have to buy a boat. Thanks for the free PR, sucker.
Yeah. To contact Francois, whom they would like to gift a new boat equipped with full navigational technology to avoid another disaster in the future, the company told CBS News. Here we go. So this is the post. This was on Instagram, right? So you've got this picture. Help us find the ketchup boat guy. To whomever finds this message, we need your help tracking down an amazing man with an amazing story. You may remember Elvis Francois as the brave sailor who survived on nothing but ketchup and spices while adrift at the sea for 24 days. Well, Heinz wants to celebrate his safe return home and help buy him a new boat, but we can't seem to find him. Call the Coast Guard? So, we're setting this message adrift into the sea of the internet, because if anyone can help us find him, it's you. If you or anyone you know can help us get in contact with Elvis Francois, please drop us a DM.
I don't understand. You have his name. You have the country where he lives, which isn't that big. You probably have his contacts or something. Why don't you call the news channel that interviewed him and ask, hey, you know where this guy is? I shouldn't release that information, but
Because Karma, and this is probably the gnarled cynic in me, they wouldn't be
it's
able
because
to make
they'd
a
have
social...
to give him a boat.
Well, no, it's also because they wouldn't be able to put it out on social media as a viral campaign.
Well, that is very true. I understand what you're saying, because,
Yeah.
did buy that guy a boat, it would mean lost profits. Not to mention the fact that maybe this guy could countersue. Or take him to court or something. I don't know. You mock my suffering.
What's that kitty cat?
Why
on the
you
page?
hurt me so?
I don't. It's an advert for something. It's an advert for something from Team U.
I have a plush like that actually on my sofa. It doesn't have a tail though.
The reason it's there is, even though as you can see, I'm quite clearly using Opera GX, I've had to switch the ad blocker off on it because, again, as I mentioned the other day, I've started getting that shitty message from YouTube again. Oh, YouTube doesn't allow the use of ad blockers on its platform. So I haven't worked out how to whitelist just YouTube. So I just switched the ad blocker off.
Oh, that's the story. Apparently, the good news from this article is, I guess you can stay in good health if you eat ketchup. Only ketchup.
Right, and then they just summarise. I don't know. I don't know whether it's the writer of this article had a word count to fill, but they've literally just put in quotes what was in that Instagram post from above.
Mm-hmm.
Dipped my toe into the Team U website because I wanted cheap stylus pens. Ended up also getting a pirate hoodie. Well, yar. Also, hello,
when
Grilling
in Rome.
Pirate Pete. Grilling Pirate Pete was keeping me company when I was testing some things earlier.
Oh, I see. Hello again, Grilling Pirate Pete. I haven't seen you in ages.
I know. Imagine if you had to survive on McDonald's for all that. Oh, God, I know.
Well, they did have a documentary about that, Super Size Me.
Yeah, it was, but that documentary is actually very misleading.
Here and there. I don't know how misleading you would call it, though, but I don't know. Comparing the results from...
There was a lot in that documentary. That's one of those, that's not quite true. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about the final results, like what happened to his health overall and how it changed.
But it's well, yeah. I mean, the concept of the entire documentary was a bit balked anyway, because you're not McDonald's and fast food in general. Yeah, fast food
Oh my God.
in general isn't intended to be eaten like that. It's not intended to be eaten for every single meal of your day. Now, all right, I understand that there are people out there who do, but it's McDonald's food is perfectly fine and safe to eat as part of a otherwise perfectly fine diet. You know what I mean?
You're not going to catch me eating there, though. You will never catch me
Well,
eating at McDonald's.
That might also be because, and I know this, well, from experience of working there for I worked there for 2 years, 20 years ago, admittedly. But I know that as an experience that from having worked there and occasionally eating there still to this day. Yeah, the vegetarian options are shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But also the fact that, okay, I'm sure your McDonald's in your country are significantly cleaner than the ones we have here.
Oh,
And I'm willing to bet
you'd be
some of the
surprised.
ingredients are different. Really?
You'd be surprised, but yeah.
Are we going to have to turn this into a challenge to see whose McDonald's are more disgusting? It'd be one hell of a challenge.
Well, that's why still to this day I much prefer Subway. I used to eat fast food a lot, but once I started grilling, I did a lot more home cooking. So, right, yeah, saved me a lot of money and eating healthy. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, there's nothing wrong with a McDonald's every now and again.
See, every now and again. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
but to eat it every day, all day, every day,
But that's like anything.
that's a lot of salt.
That's
That's a lot of salt.
that's like anything. I mean, someone mentioned that the dude in the Super Size Me documentary, Morgan Spurlock, he was called, wasn't he? Right.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. He had health problems anyway because he was a recovering alcoholic. That's why his liver was fucked.
Well, the liver bit, yeah, I wasn't even focused on that
Yeah.
too much. But
Well-
I mean, even then, they were talking about in the documentary how it's very sturdy. It's resilient. You can bounce back from something like that, and I guess he was.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
The-
All right. I don't know what happened to my
Oh,
voice then.
see you,
but-
Keishal.
All right, Keishal. Have fun. Have fun.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Right, hang on. What's that? He mad.
Well, again, it's like if you know the cereal Fruit Loops. That is technically vegetarian. So if I were to live on Fruit Loops, well, I'm not going to live for very long because I'll be severely malnourished.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing.
He made another one. So did it? Ah, right. Did you ever see the other follow up he did where he fed Beaker from the Muppets on nothing but McDonald's for 2 months?
No.
Supersized meat.
Oh, God. I am ending this exchange right now.
Mwahaha.
Nah.
Lulu. Boo. Oh, like you could do
Thanks,
better,
Lulu.
Lulu. Like you could do better. He has his own. But
Thank
yeah,
you,
the point I was making before, right? So the documentary could have just as easily been about living for 2 months, drinking nothing but alcohol, and you'd get similar results because a drink every now and again is perfectly fine.
That's it. Living
Yeah.
in moderation.
Yeah. But that wasn't the point of his documentary. The point of his documentary was basically, look at what this shit does to you. And it's like, yeah, but you've gone to a really ridiculous degree to make a point which I think most people are already aware of. So yeah, Lulu's been quiet, and all it took was just one bad joke for Lulu to get boo. Hey, thank you very much, Sith, for the green rupee. I keep forgetting I've got them as stickers. Thank you. Hey, another green rupee. I think he's going to spam rupees now, isn't he?
Why not?
You were playing Fall Beans. Hey. Well, one evening, Lulu, we'll have to play some Fall Beans in a voice chat.
Might join you for that.
Yeah. Like, no
Depending.
no pressure or anything for anyone to stream it. We'll just sit in a voice chat and play some Fall Guys.
That would be nice.
Take my final rupees. Although, to be fair, because I'm looking at this on OBS and my chat goes slightly off my screen, all I can see is a word that ends in NAL, rupees, and I'm just wondering. I wondered for a second what Sith was saying. Take my anal rupees. Who did the new artwork? That is a YouTuber and artist, digital artist called It's Fiona Polo, who did some.
I will resend the link.
Yes.
Just a moment,
Yes,
please.
if you would, thank you very much. You can find them on Twitter and on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much for the potatoes, Coy Wolf. That's where rupees come from. Didn't you know? Well, it's the brown rupees that you've really got to look out for, Sith.
I got it. Hang on. There we go. That was really hard to copy for some reason.
So yeah, there you go. Red rupees, go see a doctor. Yeah, although they're worth more, aren't they? the red rupees are worth more. I think, and this is only based on A Link to the Past, which is my favourite and possibly the only Zelda game I think that's worth a damn. Well, no, I say that. There's quite a few decent Zelda games, but my favourite Zelda game. It's the green ones are worth 1, blue ones are worth 5, 20 are worth, red are worth 20, and then they have the purple ones in Ocarina of Time, which are worth 50. Back to work, look. Oh, all right, Sith. You enjoy yourself, mate. Hey.
Take care, Seth.
Hey, thanks, Cole. Yeah, the only reason it costs 50, but I wanted it to reflect accurately how much they're worth in game on the stickers, but it wouldn't let me pick 20 for the red ones. So
No?
I had to go
That's
for 50.
weird.
Yeah, it was either 5, 10, 1, 5, 10, or 50. So
It is very strange. I mean, whatever. Still weird.
thank you very much for all the 50 bits there. That's quite a lot of
Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Yeah, that's right. Only a ginger can call another ginger a ginger. Thank you very much for the 10 bits for playing that. Sorry, Lulu. Oh no, Lulu's one is Tinger the Ginge and the Minge, isn't it? From the same song. Oh! Oh, hold on a sec. All right, you have 90 seconds, I believe. Just use as many stickers as you like. They're all free now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey. All right, I've never seen that white splat one before, and I'm worried.
Maybe it's a new seasonal thing.
I hope it's snow.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Oh, there's my old avatar as well. I've got to take that out now. Well, not now, but I'll take it out after the stream. I'll replace it with the new one. Thank you very much, guys. Hey. Wow, we're kicking off the year really well. Thank you very much for the sticker party. I'm keeping the angry toilet roll. I am keeping the angry toilet roll. It's too good not to use. Hello! I can see there. And a twerky. That's what it's supposed to be. It's a twerky. There's clever girl.
I haven't looked at the stickers in ages. I want to see what they have.
Look at all that. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me.
Thinking about it, and I would go vegetarian, but I think I couldn't really ever give up dog.
Thank you very much, Will, for the croissant sticker for 100 bits, and whoever played George Dawes there. I've been thinking about becoming a vegetarian, but I could never really give up dog.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Oh,
Thank you very much as well for Karma's Milkman. But yeah, I don't know if you could hear me over the sticker party music, but I was saying I hope those white splats are supposed to be snow, but they look rather suspect to me. So I didn't even know they were a thing on there, to be honest. Give up. I know, right? Coy Wolf's gonna go. All right, you get some
good
sleep,
night,
Coy
Coy
Wolf.
Wolf.
You get some sleep. I'm guessing Coy Wolf's back in work tomorrow as well. Happy New Year, Coy Wolf. Right. All right, we'll do another round. Oh, Jesus.
Kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Lulu the Legend plays Lulu Kicks Ass. Thank you very much. Grilling Pirate Pete, I somehow ended up with today and tomorrow off. Well, there you go.
Congratulations to you. I would love
Wait
to have
for it.
tomorrow off. I'm not ready.
Wait for it, because if his next message is, and the next week, cut a long story short, I've been fired. No,
Oh dear. Plot twist.
Yeah. And Opinionated Scotsman also made a contribution. I a loss. Hey. Lulu kicks ass because as Christine is co-host, Lulu is best mod. Yes. Yes. That's correct.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Can work with that.
Yeah. I think Scotsman gets the very early on in this year, because I might do this. Towards the end of the year, a kind of joke award ceremony. So Scotsman did an early contender for the You Tried award. Also,
They don't want to pay you. Oh, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Shame on them. Shame on them. Really.
Yeah, true. In fact, yeah, that's it. I'm going to make notes throughout the year, right? So far, I'm going to call the award the Will's Phone Keyboard Award for I tried. For services to I tried. Your tablet has been a bit... Ah, right. I see. You could be sat at your house right now, but where are you? Where are you? He's in the bushes outside Lulu's house now. All right, let's have another good news article, shall we?
Okie dokie.
We've got the piece of good news you sent me that has the harshest terminology I think I've ever heard for this kind of thing. Garbage man saves kitten from being crushed. Now adopted and healthy in time for Christmas. Now, is this guy an actual refuse collector, or is he just a garbage man? Ugh,
A man made of
human.
garbage?
No,
I
no.
don't know.
No, just a terrible human being. You know, like GB News presenter. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding with that. But I quite like what's his name? Andrew Doyle, the bloke who does that Titanium McGrath character on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go.
What's his name? Tiny Tim. Oh, they named him Tiny Tim.
All right. Are you ready for this? Seconds away from being crushed in a garbage truck, a snow white kitten has found a new home in time for Christmas after being saved by the driver. The 2-day-old feline was found weighing just 93 grams. That's less than a tangerine. When a quick-thinking garbage man took his time out of beating up a gay in the middle of the street and heard the tiny... No, I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Oh, God.
Heard his tiny mews and fished him out of the trash that was being dumped and compacted in his truck. Jeez, God, he thought quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a close shot.
Jeez.
God bless us, everyone, says Grilling Pirate Pete.
Tiny Tim. Oh, the kitty cat.
I know.
Oh my God. Christmas Carol, but with cats. Yes. Oh, let's do this. Anyway. Sorry, you were saying?
Thinking about that now. Yeah, could do that.
Yeah.
Arriving at Blue Cross Animal Hospital, his coloration and his birth, so near to the most wonderful time of the year, earned him the name Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim needed to be hand-fed every 2 hours, and, with his eyes not yet open as a new... Oh! He was kept in an incubator. For warmth. Following his brush with death, Tiny Tim was able to find a loving new home with another Blue Cross rescue kitten named Oski, the sole survivor from his litter. I'm so glad I brought him back. I brought him to the Blue Cross. What an amazing job the team has done, said the refuse collector who came to Tiny Tim's rescue. I'm glad to see him well. And look, there you go. There's another picture of him. Snowball. I know.
Well, best news of the year right there. Those 2 kittens were saved.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is the best thing that happened this year.
Three-legged Oski had his hind leg amputated after an infection. The best friends were both adopted by Laura Morris, who works for the Blue Cross. She's probably got a staff discount. I couldn't believe he'd been put in the bin. He's so cute and lovely, she said. Tiny Tim's so inquisitive, confident and happy. It's incredibly rewarding to see him as he is now, compared to when he first came to us. Aww. I've just seen another one. I've just... Do you know what? I'm going to open this one in the background. We've got another rescued kitten. I know I was joking before about a lot of these stories being about rescued animals, but...
Love it.
I've just seen... I don't know if you can read it on the screen, because I think the size of my screen might be blowing out the text, but hey. Learning from another cat is incredibly valuable for Tiny Tim as he grows, giving him more chances to experience feline behaviour firsthand, adds Laura. That should have been in quotes. Or was that not a quote? I don't know. I don't know who writes these articles, but...
that might have been a mistake. It's okay.
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much for the toilet paper, Opinionated Scotsman. Cart and grill kittens, they're more of a crock pot kind of meal. Oh, grilling Pirate Pete. And I was worried it'd be me saying shit like that.
Well, I guess you're off the hook then, aren't you?
Yep. Grilling Pirate Pete has broke the seal on that now. I can be as edgy and cynical as I like. We are so happy he's now in a loving home where he's happy, healthy and fed, which is all pets want for Christmas, said Morris's colleague Amanda Rumble, London Animal Welfare Hospital at Blue. So yeah, that's really good. Oh, look at him again!
He's such a little floof.
I know. Oh. All right, we'll come back to the one I've
Eyes
just
open.
opened. Yeah.
Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, what a happy little boy.
All right.
I look over to my cats. One of them is hogging my bed, and the other one is stretched out on the floor. Right in the middle of the floor, taking a nap.
Oh, we might as well do this one next, as it's related anyway. Right. Firefighter save a kitten stuck in an ATM, and his new name is Cash. Oh,
I love it.
Sleepy Lou is off to get ready. Hey, no worries. You lurk away, my lovely. You lurk away, Lulu. Oh, his name is Cash.
That's from 2022.
Oh, yeah, doesn't count. Bye. All right, we'll move on. All right, here we go. 5-year-old who emptied piggy bank for earthquake relief now wins 48 million lottery jackpot at 18. Now, would this have been the Japanese earthquake? The Japanese earthquake?
I don't know.
I'll read the article
I'm
because
really not sure.
Apparently, there's just been another. Oh no, it's Haiti. Haiti, not Japan.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, a delightful story from Northern Ontario. Now she can afford to buy a house. Yes. Well,
Maybe one. Maybe
yeah,
just one.
she can put a down payment on it, especially in Canada. A delightful story from Northern Ontario, and we're just going through Ontario. Saw a 5-year-old girl's good karma wait 13 years to reward her. Juliette Lamour won the state's second largest lottery jackpot in history, 48 million Canadian dollars. That's about £3.50 in real money. On her first ever try. Local news from her home city of Sault Ste. Marie. Ontario. All right, Will. All right, steady on.
Ontario.
Revealed a touching side to the story that at 5 years old, Lamour made a very big act of charity, and the suggestion that her generosity has been rewarded is impossible to resist making. Sault Ste. Marie. Okay, all right. I was trying to read it in French. All right.
Aw. It's okay. It's okay.
It was 2010 and the island's nation of Haiti had just been ravaged by an earthquake. Aid organisations from across the world rushed to help the people of the obliterated country stabilise and recover. At the Sault
To some
Marie
lady.
Greyhounds hockey team do you know what? At her local hockey team ice rink, a branch of the Canadian Red Cross had set up a table to help raise money for Haiti. And Juliet and her sister Sophie were determined to help. They upturned their piggy banks, I can't read today. Lulu's infected me.
Sharing piggy bank that day, out of which came $61.38.
$61.38, yeah. Then, last week, Juliet stepped forward as a young woman to claim the $48 million prize at the Ontario lottery offices. Shut up. She told Sue Today that she was on her way to bring her grandfather some ice cream. I called him on the phone asking what kind of ice cream he wanted, she recalled, and he said to me, "You've just turned 18, go buy a lotto ticket, test your luck." So I did. I got to the corner store and I'm in my car and I didn't know how to buy it, she said, laughing. So I had to call my dad. I said, "Dad, Grandpa wants me to buy a ticket. How do I do it?" He's like, "Oh, just go inside and get a quick pick, eh?" I added the A. They're Canadian. Fortunately for Lamore, her father is a financial advisor, so it's unlikely to burn a hole in her pocket. Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh.
Ontario.
And now, if what I was reading earlier is to be believed, there's just been an earthquake in Japan. So, Japan, there's somebody out there with 48 million who doesn't mind giving money in aid. Might be a bit of an ask, considering last time they only they gave $61. But hey.
Well, I wonder how easily they'll find her compared to the mysterious ketchup man. Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently nobody can find. Oh my.
Yeah. And alright, because it's karma, we've got another animal rescue. An army of 10,000 women saved India's rarest stork whilst giving each other a new identity.
You read that right.
Yeah, I had to go back and double check that then. I was like, what? I should have read these before, but what?
Save the birds!
Well, let's find out. Let's find out. Changing attitudes towards conservation in the Indian state of Assam have these women wearing paper mache hats. Oh, good, they're not taxidermized storks, which is what I initially thought. I'll admit.
That stork would be terrifying in real life if that was a taxidermy. Oh my god. My god.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, yeah, that would be a pretty fucking big stork. Shit, fucking huge stork. Yeah. To support one of the world's most endangered storks, once reviled for their foul smell, carrion-filled diet, and unhandsome appearance. All right, that's a bit fucking rude.
You're smelling, you're ugly.
Yeah. Yes, you ugly, smelly, carrion-eating cunts. You know.
Foul.
Yeah. The Greater Adjutant has become a... What? Right, alright, it's very rare this happens. I have no idea what that word means. What's an adjutant? Which it would have helped if I'd have read it right first time, but yeah. Adjutant. What is that? Let's have a look.
I think that might be... Oh, here we go. Military officer who acts as an...
No. It's
it is
the name of the stork.
It's a black and white stork. Yep.
That might have been why I've never heard of it. You know,
it is.
I'm not up on my my stork lore. I never had the famous storks version of Top Trumps, so I don't really know that much.
God. It doesn't also help the fact that we humans tend to name ourselves after so many of these animals. Like, stop it.
And
why do we call Parliament after a bunch of gorillas? Like, seriously.
Well, no, it's not. No, it's not after. The word itself is described
I know,
to...
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete. Joke.
It's a collective noun. But yeah.
Stop it. It's a joke.
It's like murder of crows. What the fuck's going on there? Right. What's that you're saying, Will? We've had 3 customers and only one of them bought something. Ah, well. You know what you do? The next person who wanders in, right, you grab them by the shoulders and you say, you are not leaving here until you buy something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you need it. You're buying something. Can you tell I used to be a salesman?
Just get it, get out.
Sorry, sales agent, not a salesman. I wasn't good enough to be a salesman. Fuck me.
Oh, dear. Couldn't imagine. Crazy job.
Pretty much my attitude when I was doing sales was I'd give them the sales pitch and just go, no. Right, okay. Yeah.
Could you have said no earlier?
I prefer it being quiet at work. Well. Alright. So the Greater Adjutant has become a... That should be capitalised then. Has become a welcomed member of the... Well, why am I criticising the grammar in these articles? The grammar and spelling in these articles?
I don't know.
Like,
I know it's bad.
Like my grammar and spelling is that much better, you know. Has become a welcome member of communities where it was once killed as a pest, thanks to the pioneering work of a conservation hero. Now, all right. Now I will criticise the grammar here because the way that sentence has been written, it was saying that the storks were killed. Were killed as a pest, thanks to the pioneering work of a conservation hero. Yeah.
That's quite a run-on sentence as well. It's really a run-on sentence.
There should have been a comma in there somewhere, just to make it clear. All right, I'm going for it. Dr. Purnima Devi Barman. I won't celebrate because I've probably got that wrong somewhere, but that sounds about right. Credits her mothering instinct for her interest in the protection of the Greater Adjutant, or also known as the... No, I'm not... Oh, fuck that. I'm not reading that. Or the Hargila, also known as Bone Swallower. Oh, that's a cool name. Well, I know she's lurking, but that was all...
go...
I know she's lurking.
We
but
must consult the Bone Swallower.
I know she's lurking,
Anyway, yes,
but
that
was another one of Lulu's college nicknames. Sorry, Lulu. No, I'm not.
You are not.
Yeah, I don't know why I bother apologising for that. I'm not sorry for that joke. The bird has been persecuted for its traits mentioned above. Well, smelly, ugly, carrion-eating stork. As well as a belief that they were bringers of bad omens. Oh, yeah, hang on a sec. If you're going to persecute an animal because you're superstitious, you're a fucking idiot. It's just the game we play. We pretend to apologise. She pretends to forgive us. Yes, that's right, Will. Right, and can now only be found in 2 Indian states and Cambodia. It was during her pursuit of a PhD in stork biology that Dr. Barman Imagine that. Imagine having quite a highfalutin sort of well-respected job, and your surname is the complete antithesis of that.
Oh,
Dr.
I
Barman.
immediately thought lawyer.
Yeah. No. It's like being called Prime Minister Shitty. Well, actually, to be fair, we might as well. At least that'd be a tiny bit of honesty in our government. Prime Minister Shit-Eater said that. Yeah, I'm sure Lulu's got voodoo dolls of all of us. Right, she rushed to the scene of a village where residents had cut down a nest tree, resulting in several injured and dead chicks. Seeing the prejudice which was with which the villagers treated the nesting stork made her realise she needed to change opinions in Assam, or the Greater Ajuntan would go extinct. She began to hold festivals to celebrate people in the villages along India's Brahmaputra River. That was it. I had to sort of stop and read the word in my head a couple of times first.
That's okay. You got it. You got it.
Who had kadam or burrflower trees in their yards, honouring them as protectors and guardians of a rare bird. Everyone likes to be appreciated, and the tactic quickly began to work and ensure that the adjuntants had safe places to rest, nest, and rest, I suppose. During these occasions, Dr. Barman would use the opportunity to explain that with a diet exclusively of carrion, the Greater Adjuntants played a crucial role in keeping the ecosystem free from disease vectors like dead animals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
their job.
That's how this shit works, guys. I'm not one of these bleeding heart Christines in the world, but yeah, I do agree with like conservation of animals and species and things like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that so nastily.
Wow.
But
well, in all fairness, my heart only really bleeds for animals.
Yeah. I do sort of see the value in protecting species and not killing animals, but I'm not one of these kind of people who picture fucking fit if somebody kills a spider when they see it on the wall, you know. Because I'm usually the one who's going to kill that spider. I fucking hate them. I go proper Tom from Tom and Jerry's owner whenever I see a spider. Save me! Save me!
Well, they're not that bad. Sheesh, they're not out to get you. I mean, some of them are, especially the ones in Australia, but you're safe.
Yeah, I am quite badly arachnophobic. It's one of the few irrational fears that I have, because I know, it's one of those things when my normal mind kicks in, my rational mind kicks in, right? It's like the spiders we get in this. There's one species of spiders that we get in this country that's actually dangerous or venomous, right?
Mm.
And they are extraordinarily rare, probably protected as well, to be fair, right? So when I do see other spiders, like a money spider or something like that, for some reason my irrational brain kicks in. I'm like, it's a fucking spider!
I told you about that woman who had her porch torn apart by this incredibly endangered bird. Like 10% of the remaining population of this bird was ripping her porch apart, and there wasn't a damn thing she could do about it.
Yeah. Save the dolphins, they get caught in tuna nets. What about the tuna? Screw them, they're delicious. Well done, Grilling Pirate Pete. That showed them. Sorry, go on.
No, that was it.
Okie doke. Alright, let's finish this article. She became renowned amongst oh, Jesus Christ. She became renowned among global conservationists for mobilizing 10,000 women into the Hargila army, whose job it is to advocate and protect the storks. Advocate for and protect the storks. Conservation is all about... I had to stop there. The next word is uniting. I nearly said urinating.
Oh my god,
I
Pete.
don't know why. Why did I nearly say urinating? Conservation is all about uniting people and building ownership, Barman told The Guardian. I've always believed that. If given a chance, women can make a big difference in conservation. From just a few nests in 2008, Barman's unique all-hands-on-deck approach to the bird security has increased the number to 200 in 2018, and the number of individual storks has climbed back above 1,000 in Assam. Hey, that's good.
Good. Yes.
In 2021, Barman established the Hargila Learning and Conservation Centre in a government school in Pacharia village, where volunteer women use songs and games to encourage children to protect the birds when they grow up. This year, Dr. Barman picked up the recent UN Environment Programme's Champions of the Earth Award, while last year she was named World Female Ranger. I don't remember that spin-off. Mighty Morphin World Female Rangers. And received the highest female civilian honour from the Indian central government, the Nan Shakti Puraskar. Don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's prestigious. Storks bring the cute babies, ravens bring the ugly babies, and swallows bring no baby. Fucking hell, Pete. Fucking hell, Pirate Pete. Alright, let's take a break from animals. Find out what the hell this one's about.
If you want to.
I've opened up another one of the animals ones, don't worry. It's, I've got another animal story coming up. Codebreakers crack secrets of lost Mary Queen of Scots letters 430 years after she wrote them in captivity. An international cryptology team accidentally discovered a series of coded letters written by Mary Queen of Scots and deciphered them. The contents of those...
Accidentally discover that. Okay, yes, I'm sorry, continue.
How does anything happen these days?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, in a universal scheme of things, Karma, everything's accidental, let's face it.
All right. I'll give you that.
Right. The contents of those letters that have so far been decoded reveal the thoughts, plots and emotions penned by Mary while she was imprisoned by Queen Elizabeth I. Big Drat, how come Mank Pete's new avatar isn't an option for one on his Twitch emojis? Because I'm an idiot and forgot to change it. That's why. So I'm going to do that after the stream. Well, I'm a terrible accident. Well, you're too harsh on yourself. More of an unfortunate accident. Right. So, yeah, reveal the thoughts, plots and emotions penned by Mary while she was imprisoned by Queen Elizabeth I and were believed to have been lost entirely. The cipher which Mary used was so extensive that it was entirely lost upon the bibliographers at the Bibliothèque Nationale de France. Yeah, that one, Scotsman. Which you... Is that... How is that an option? You've managed to turn that up? Yeah, of course, yeah, because you... Yeah. I've always said that Avatar looks weird when it's that way round. I don't know.
Oh, the mirrored image. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I got so used to it sort of facing the left, but when you mirror it, it just... That's bizarre. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
It's not normal. Ugh.
No. But yeah, I will change those after the stream. It's in order to do it properly on Twitch, I've got to... Because, right. The actual artwork that Fiona did for me is the full body one that you can see on the stream screen right now, right? So for just the head one that I've used as my avatar for like Twitter and Twitch,
yeah,
I've had to crop it myself.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've only got it in one size at the minute, but to use it as an emote or an emoji on Twitch, I've got to do it in like 3 different sizes. So I shall do that later. That will all be ready by the time I stream tomorrow. I knew there'd be something I forgot. There usually is. What's that you're saying, Scotsman? Oh, God. Scotsman's about to start an episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus. It's... I'm guessing he meant to type something, because he's done it about 3 or 4 times this stream. He's just typed one word of his message, sent it, and then typed the message again, complete with everything else that he wanted to say. It's like he's got a stutter. But alright. So what's this about Mary Queen of Scots and her stupid letters? Right. Right. Was there? When cryptographer and computer scientists George Lasry, piano and music professor Norbert Biermann, and physicist Satoshi Tomokiyu. This article's just been written to take the piss out of me, hasn't it?
I deliberately only have people with complicated last names become, get their PhDs and all that. Yeah.
So when they came across the letters, they quickly realised they had nothing to do with Italy. Their detective work revealed verbs and adverbs, often in the feminine form, several mentions of captivity, and the name Walsingham, which arose the suspicion that they might be from Mary. Using computerized and manual techniques, the research team decoded the letters written from 1578 to 1584. They show the challenges Mary faced, maintaining links with the outside world, how the letters were carried and by whom, and the brilliance of her spy/correspondent work. Oh, she was a proper James Bond, weren't she, Mary Queen of Scots?
Oh, when you're locked up and you have nothing to do, you might as
That's
well.
it, yeah. That's often crossed my mind.
Might as well develop a spy network.
Yeah, that's often crossed my mind when I'm bored. I've just been sat there, I've got nothing to do. I'm going to make a spy network. Well, yeah. Key themes include complaints about her poor health and conditions in captivity, and her negotiations with Mary Queen Elizabeth I for her release. Sorry, which she believes were not conducted in good faith. Her mistrust of Elizabeth's spymaster, Sir Francis Walsingham, is also apparent, as well as her animosity for Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, and a favourite of Elizabeth. I thought Melchett was a favourite of Queen Elizabeth I.
She can have favorites, apparently. All sorts.
Melchett was a Blackadder.
I love that.
character.
What is that word? Favorite. It's a little, these are my pets. Yes.
Mary also expresses her distress with her son James, the future King James I of England. When her son James is abducted in August 1582 and her feeling they have been abandoned by France. And then it just...
Goes into the history, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. Alright, we're done with that one. Here we go. Another animal for you, Karma. Owl escapes New York City Zoo, but after survival instincts kick in, officials give it some freedom in Central Park.
An owl lives in Central Park now.
Apparently they had a hoot. On February the 3rd, a
Oh.
jail... That's a cute mushroom. Will, are you alright, Will? Is everything okay, mate? Have you taken something?
You mushroom. What's happening?
Yeah. Have you taken something? Will, we've told you before not to accept drinks from strangers. We learned on Lulu Stream that... Ah, right, I see.
Oh, well, okay.
On February the 3rd, a jailbreak occurred in Manhattan. It was a Eurasian eagle owl named Falco. It wasn't a stranger.
I like that name.
Yeah, we've warned you even harder, Will, about accepting drinks from Goon. They will be laced with something. If he ever asks you, do you want some of my Goon juice? Don't accept. Now, investigators don't know the identity of his vandal accomplice who shredded the netting of his enclosure. And the search for witnesses is ongoing. In all seriousness, Central Park Zoo's Falco lived his whole adult life in captivity, and the zoo workers were stressed and frustrated and tired trying to capture him. But
boo-hoo.
yeah, I knew that would be your take. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, you couldn't... This animal's gotten free, and you couldn't get it back. Boo-fucking-hoo.
God. Sorry.
But as continued observation of the bird noted his increasing confidence in traversing Central Park's vast acreage. Several days ago, we observed him successfully hunting, catching, and consuming prey. A statement from
Was it someone's chihuahua? Sorry. Bad joke.
Yeah. Well, no, not bad joke. Good joke. I'm just saying, yeah, I agree. It could have been. Probably was.
I mean, there are so many rats in New York City that owl will eat like a king in that park.
Just swoops
But anyway,
down.
yes, please
Just
continue.
swoops down into someone's handbag.
Cracker. Yeah.
Takes their little, very clearly depressed and desperate for death dog out of their handbag.
God, I'm sorry I said that.
Right, you can't tell me. You look at a chihuahua. You look at a chihuahua. You look at its face. You can't tell me that dog's not saying, "Please kill me." Right. So, we have seen rapid improvement in his flight skills and ability to confidently maneuver around the park. Birders have been out in force. There are a lot of eyes on Falco. 2. I count 2. Oh, God. The article froze then. Right, there we go. Yeah, I count 2. You can't see my mouse pointer, but there's one there. And one
I'm
there.
looking at his picture.
Yeah.
1, 2. That's it.
We are confident we will be able to track his movements as he continues to explore and expand his range. We thank everyone who is pulling for the Eagle Owl's safe recovery and understand the importance of good birding etiquette while observing and photographing him. Pete, next joke gets you executed. One such birding group, the Manhattan Bird Alert, has been tweeting updates on his position. Manhattan Bird Alert, Jesus Christ. Do you know what, right? Bird watchers, or twitchers, right? I have much more respect for them than I do fucking train spotters. Even though they are basically the same thing. I've much more
Trains
respect
run
for you
on a
if
schedule.
Yeah. I have much more respect for you if you're a bird watcher or a twitcher than I do if you're one of those pack-a-mac wearing fucking note-taking spotty little Gilberts who stands on train platforms. That was the 1710 to Lewisham.
Thanks, the schedule told me so.
I think what I'm trying to say is fuck train spotters. Because no one else will.
Yes, exactly, Will. Exactly. So why are you trying to spot them? You're not really spotting them if they run on the schedule and you show up before it gets there.
Sorry, train spotters are just unevolved D&D play. No, I'm kidding. I'm not making that joke again. I am going to stop dogging on people who play D&D because I know a lot of people in these communities play D&D.
Him. Yes. Speaking as someone who was trying to come up with a one shot, yes.
Oh no. Well, all right. After spirited hooting no, I'm not doing that voice for bird watchers. Right. After a spirited hooting performance before flyout, Falco went on a sequence of long flights to explore and hunt new territory, eventually landing on the lawn on the north side of Central Park's Oh shit! I've opened that tweet. Goodbye.
He's such a handsome fella.
Yeah. Aw.
Very regal. Look at him, just sitting there, chilling on the lawn. Like, oh, hi! You've come to visit.
Yep. Eurasian eagle owls are one of the largest species of owls, possessing a wingspan of 5 to 6 feet. Jesus, that is about as tall as me. I'm only very slightly taller than their wingspan. Jesus. What do you know
The
about
next
that?
picture, huh?
Right. New York Times wrote that by Sunday, survival instincts had kicked in enough for the Wildlife Conservation Society, which operates at the zoo, said it would ease the intensity of its efforts to retrieve him. He had earned the chance to live without 24-hour scrutiny. In this tweet, Falco, the escaped Eurasian eagle owl, has spent a lot of time inside the grounds of Central Park Zoo last night. Zoo staff tried to retrieve him, but were uncooperative. Pictured here looking cheeky in his crane exhibit. Long exposure taken from outside the zoo.
He's telling them, fellas, I know the secret. You want help?
just let him free. I say, just don't give up. Let him free. He's an owl.
The thing with that, too, is when people always say, let the animals free, instinct will take over. Yeah, it might, but they've become so accustomed to humans, and humans giving them food, the poachers would have such an easy time destroying them. It wouldn't last a day. I mean, you have an owl in the middle of Manhattan. That's a little different. You know, it's not like... It's a whole thing I could get into, but I'm not going to get into it.
Tell you what, it'll make for a great disaster movie in a few years. The Owl Takes Manhattan.
I mean, this is one way to solve the rat problem, really. Just release a bunch of owls, snakes, what else eats rats?
Oh, I see. Right, yeah, there is a good point. Right at the end of this article, there is a good point. Right, if they were given the opportunity, they would like to retrieve him, perhaps for reintroduction into the wild, thanks to his newfound survival skills. Manhattan is no place for a rodent eater. Too much rat poison is used in the city for Falco to remain safe for long.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd say that's a fair point, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that. I didn't think. Okay. This is the last one I've got open, and I think it might be, given the time, it might be the last one we do, because we'll do this article, then we'll have a bit of a slow down and chat and a wind out, and then I'll call it. It's not about animals, but... Wife of a World War II soldier spends decades to reunite Japanese family with photo album she found on Okinawa. And then just randomly, right at the end of the headline, look!
Click on this now!
I don't get that. Why?
Or they're probably just saying, please read the damn article. Just for once, people, read the damn article.
Just tacked onto the end of the headline. Look! Right. There are the pictures. Right. With persistence, belief, and an amount of sheer dumb luck normally needed to win the lottery, a Portland senior tracked down an Okinawan family based on the photos left behind in an album her late husband plucked from the shrapnel-strewn beaches of the Japanese island in 1945. Strangers, friends of friends, and non-English speakers all pitched in to help Carolyn Whedon fulfill her husband's wartime dream, and the story communicated from Carolyn herself to GNN. What's GNN? What? Oh, good news! It's the
Global
website.
News Network.
No, it's the.
Oh, it is the. It's the website.
We're on. What's GNN?
Oops. Oops.
Right. In 1945, the US Navy Marines landed on the beaches of Okinawa, Japan, in the closing stages of the war in the Pacific. Wow, I could have said that better. In the war in the Pacific. Thereupon, Duke Whedon stormed the beaches as part of the third wave and found himself holding a black photo album filled with pictures of family, toddlers and high schoolers. Nowadays he'd be cancelled. It was a relic from a time before the
Not too late. Well,
Why
maybe
does
it is.
shit like that pop into my head?
No.
It was a relic from a time before the senseless war consumed him and the family in the album. Consumed him and the family in the album, but Duke had enough humanity left to hope one day the album might be returned in a time when waves and not soldiers washed up on the Okinawa beaches. It's really emotively written, this article. Fast forward to Duke's passing in 2012, and he and Carolyn's youngest son, Ken, found the album mouldering in his navy trunk in the family home in Portland, Oregon, which touched off. Never heard that expression before. Yeah, very true, Will. Right. Which touched off an incredible search for its original owner. I've genuinely never heard that expression before. Kicked off.
Me neither.
Kicked off, started, instigated, I don't know, but never touched off. One thing nobody else had noticed about this entire protest was the Oh shit. Sorry. Hiccup. Yeah, it's gone. One thing nobody else has noticed about this entire progress was the synchronicity involved, said Carolyn Whedon, Duke's second wife and architect of the effort. Most family members thought it was a lost cause, reminding me how long ago it had happened and how many people had been killed in the war, in addition to those who had died of old age. My youngest son and his Chinese friends, however, started the search with enthusiasm, she told GNN. Or Good News Network? Yeah, I knew that. Chinese and Japanese are close enough linguistically that she could translate a few things for me, and she was also willing to make phone calls, most of which were never returned. Amongst the damp, mouldy pages, some leads, however distant, could be gleaned, including some strips of writing, but Carolyn didn't know how to read Japanese in Okinawan dialect. My guitar teacher, Renee Berblinger, was our Clark Kent. Sorry, I was just laughing at the name Burb. I normally don't like to laugh at people's names, but Berblinger just was a fun name to say for me. Berblinger was our Clark Kent, said Carolyn. When I told him about my search, he immediately called his Japanese friends who translated every page of the photo album. While visiting my son in sunny California, I was working on... That's still in the quote. No one talks like that.
No.
No one.
This was probably from an email or something, you know?
Yeah. I was working on the album outside because of the mildew, and for the first time saw faded Japanese characters scribbled on the last of the black photo pages. Yes, it was a name and address. The first really important clue. That wasn't the end of Berblinger's... It'll stop being funny. That wasn't the end of Berblinger's... No, it won't. Sorry. Contributions. As a truly bizarre coincidence, saw the guitar teacher meet former Marine officer named Eric Lundberg, who used to teach English on Okinawa, where he lived with his family. They were visiting Portland, and hearing about Carolyn's search, offered to be the boots on the ground. Yeah, I know, right? Recruiting an Okinawan friend to break the language barrier completely. I made copies of some of the photographs for them, and immediately they recognised a logo on the shirts of a young group. How amazing was that? Said Carolyn. Our two volunteer detectives lived in Chatham, the exact neighbourhood where members of this youth group had lived in the same town. Before being called Chatham, the town was Aarey, but it had been wiped out during the war and replaced by ground for a military base. Even still, they remained an Aarey Community Association. It was their only lead. Back in Okinawa, our volunteers went to the town hall to ask about members of the Aarey Society. I'm not certain I'm reading that name right, but we'll plough on. And found themselves standing in front of a man who was the elder of that group. She continued. He recognised a friend in the photos. He called his friend's sister to come immediately, and she not only recognised her brother, but also saw herself in some of the photos.
Jeez.
Yeah, imagine that. When our two volunteers called to tell me the news, I couldn't stop crying. Maybe that moment was really my favourite part of the story. The photo album belonged to the Sunbay family, who were informed and had the copied photographs brought to them. The oldest of the family was 83-year-old Iha Sunbay, the youngest and only remaining Sunbay child from before the war. With the connection made in earnest, and the album's owners identified, the Whedon family, Lundberg, and a reporter for Portland Monthly, boarded a plane to Okinawa where, in a first stern, then tearful, then joyful speech and presentation at the new IRA Society headquarters, the album was returned 7 decades after it had been taken from the beach. It is difficult to describe the relief and happiness I felt when I met Iha, the youngest sister of the young woman who had made the photo album, Mitsuku Sunbay, who died during the battle. She thanked us for saving their photo album, and all of the Sunbay family, their relatives and friends, were most gracious to us, and we felt honoured to meet them. My husband's son Dan died recently. He and his wife Priscilla made our entire trip possible. After our trip to Okinawa, he thanked me and said he felt so close to his dad, seeing one small part where he had served during World War II. He was humbled and astonished by his dad's huge heart, knowing that even the violence of war didn't change his love of family. Before departing, the two families took a new photograph to commemorate this most extraordinary union of family, place and memory, separated by 70 years and the whole of the Pacific Ocean, at the site of the IRA Society photo. Old bonds of community and family were renewed, whilst new ones were made. Well, yeah. I like that. That was something nice that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing that survived.
It is. It is. So, yeah. That's it. That was just a small selection of the mountain of articles Karma sent me.
Sorry.
But yeah, we are approaching 10 o'clock, so I'll keep some of those back as filler in case I need something to in case I need content for a stream to bridge a gap or something like that. But yeah, thank you for those, Karma. That was very good.
Was a pleasure. I enjoyed hearing you read them.
Hey, Karma did a good, everyone.
Yay!
Yay! So yeah, as we start the new year, then I hope you all had a brilliant holiday season, or whatever it is you celebrate, whatever it was you did. I hope it was great. I hope you had a great new year, and I really hope that for this coming year, 2024, everything is a little less shit, or in fact just a little less meh. As we decided that was last year. It wasn't bad enough to say shit, but just meh. I know there's quite a few sort of political people who will be like, "Oh no, it was awful. No, this happened, that happened," but meh. On a person-to-person level, I think most people I know will fully agree that last year was just a bit meh, you know.
Yeah, like we were talking about, really no complaints, but nothing to write home about either.
The last day of Yuletide, you can take your Yule tree down tomorrow without angering all Father Odin. Well,
He doesn't really get angry, though. He's pretty chill.
yeah. So that's going to be it then. That's going to be where I'm going to leave this off. For the purposes of Twitch, I'll just check and see if there's anyone worth raiding right now, or nah, I've got nothing on my list. But so I'm going to end it here. The stream that I've scheduled here on Twitch for tomorrow is a tentative one. I'm still umming and ahhing about whether to do it tomorrow or not, but it is something I do want to do at some point. I've just scheduled it for tomorrow evening just because. If I don't do it, it will be at some point. An angry all-father doesn't just protect you from the mischievous... Well, yeah, from Loki. But yeah, this is where I'm going to get off. I will definitely... Because that's when I decided I'm going to schedule this. I will definitely, however, be back on Wednesday on Twitch, where I'm going to kick off and start playing Metal Gear Solid Rising. So that should be fun. I'm giving the Tomb Raider a break until I've done Metal Gear Rising. And then I'll do Angel of Darkness. But either way, I'm going to say, for now, thanks for watching, everyone. That's across both platforms. I think it was only Kay Shawley turned up on YouTube, but hey. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. Peace off. And once again, and finally, and this is going to be the last time you hear me say this, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Goodbye.